Big winds in the forecast and some cold air on the way. I know a lot of you have been wanting some South Texas winter temps. We're not going to have any precipitation to go with it, and we're still not going to hit our first 32. That's for sure. Outside tonight, winds are starting to pick up. We've got them at about 8 miles per hour at the airport, 64. Skies are cloudy, dew point dropping as dry air starting to move in. This was one of the cooler days of the week because of the cloud cover. We stopped at 73 this afternoon, mid-70s to the south, where for the last several afternoons, those were mid-80s to the south and mainly southwest. So 63 is where we should be, 73 a lot closer. We were flirting with these kind of records most of the week. 1917. Wow, what an old record. In fact, the last 2 days were from the early 20s, and they all stay in place another year. We started at 58 this morning. Goose eggs on rainfall. We haven't, in fact, I can say this, it hasn't rained all year. Yeah, and it feels like it. Look at this. I mean, this was updated yesterday. Several counties in extreme drought from San Antonio, southwest, in between Eagle Pass and Laredo, directly south for Atascosa County, McMullen, B County, and then east through Gonzales and Cuero as well. So the problem is that we're really not expecting any rainfall anytime soon. The storms that materialized today, we saw a few little sprinkles, were mainly to the east. This is where we had the best dynamics coming together from Cuero up into Hallettsville, even producing a little bit of hail and some strong storms now over Sealy heading into the Houston area, non-severe. Now, as we get into tomorrow morning, we're going to expect to see a few more showers and maybe even thunderstorms develop, but it looks like the thunderstorms will be a little farther south than the showers, and even the showers are pushing a little farther south. Earlier model guidance was bringing this in around Atascosa County, Wilson County, so maybe, Floresville up to almost Seguin, but not the case. I'm still keeping in a 20% chance of more of an optimistic forecast of getting a shower or two tomorrow early, but by the afternoon, we're definitely not seeing a chance of rain. But a big north wind tomorrow. In fact, this temperature, 50, is expected about this time tomorrow night. This is what it's going to feel like all day tomorrow, because it's going to be a biting north wind, and the wind chill factor will definitely be in the 40s a good part of the day, and maybe to about 50 or 52 for the afternoon. So expect a cold Saturday. Now, this is that dryness factor, as I mentioned. Next 7 days, we're under 1/4 of an inch. You got to go to East Texas before you start getting some decent rain totals. And the weather pattern moving forward in the upper levels is not conducive to getting a whole lot more rain. Watch what happens. We get one small disturbance rolling through on Tuesday. That'll be our chance. And then huge dip in the jet. This is going to be a good cold air outbreak for next weekend. The 16th and 17th, we'll get another cold front off of this, but not expecting much rain. All right, wind speeds. Look at this. 3 a.m., 25 to 30, and then 30 plus once the sun is up. This is 9 a.m. until probably about, I would say, midday. We should start seeing the wind subside a bit. So the weather impact alert on tropical storm force winds. Make sure you're securing anything outside. Let's take a look. 14-day forecast begins with that weather impact alert on tomorrow morning's winds. Then we stay in the 50s. We might squeeze out 57 or 58, but it'll never feel like it. Then the sunshine will take us into about 60, maybe 61 on Sunday afternoon. But the story is Sunday and Monday mornings. Mid to upper 30s in the city and metro, near 30 in the hill country, even isolated upper 20s. Tuesday's rain chance about 20 to 30% before we rebound and go near 70 by Wednesday and Thursday. And then notice next weekend, another good cold front comes through with more 30-degree mornings.